Hi ladies and gentlemen, it's Christelle Martinette with a reading for you for each individual sign for the month of August. To read this month, I'm going to be using my collection of fine arts paintings as the basis. And if and when I need it, I'll use this Egorov tarot, Alexandra Egorov tarot that I've used before in my readings, and or the VERA SIBILLA deck that you are very accustomed to me using. And of course my Neapolitan cards I have always ready with me. Now, just 2 words on my contest. As you know, I announced it the 23rd of July. It will fall due, the last day to receive the stories about a past life, the contest of the Renaissance. Google the Renaissance and see what that was all about before you write the story. And that will be ending the 23rd of August, midnight at midnight Central European time. The contest is to win a past life regression session with me for the value of $300. And a few people have written to me and they said, well, are you a certified hypnotherapist? Of course, or else I wouldn't be doing that. And I've done it for quite some time, or else I wouldn't be, I'm a pretty serious person, even if I laugh a lot. So let's get on to the readings and get those stories coming. Aries, hello. This is your reading for the month of August. Let's take a look and see what is in store for you for the month of August. Let's see what's in store for you, Aries, the month of August. Let's see what's in store for you for the month of August. Aries, it's quite interesting. From the very first card, and I'll show you those, the first card, I'm calling them cards. They are cards, picture postcards, and I'm using them as cards. A very strong passion is filling your entire body. And it's not only the month of August. The month of August is where you can sort of nestle in all of your achievements. Okay, I'm seeing this as having a very high spiritual energy overlapping your achievements. And it seems, how can I say, we are not all men or women of clergy or shamans or, we are not healers, all of us. But what I'm seeing for you, Aries, is that there is a very high level of spirituality that characterizes all of your activity and the passion that you put into the activity to the point where you it's orgasmic, okay? And the month of August, even if you think the month of August I'm going to relax and get and try to think of what I've done and just relax, here it's just a spillover. In the month of August, what I'm finding for you, Aries, is that first of all, let me show you the cards. And this is Petrol by Wolfe around the turn of the century, 1904. Then I have under that, I have the High Priestess, the Priestess of Delphi, the Oracle of Delphi by John Collier. You've heard about you've heard of this before, the Oracle of Delphi. And this is Night by Ferdinand Hodler. It's late 18th century, 1890. Then right under that, I have the New Orleans St. Charles Streetcar, impressionistic. Then I've got here the young woman the young woman reading a book of hours by Ambrosius Benson. Then I have here At the Piano, 1887 by Theodore Robinson. Expectations, 1885 by Sir Lawrence Alma Tadema. Oops, sorry about that. And then I have The Prince. This is my favorite. Look at that. Jean Newton Schoberg. So passionate. Now, there's you know, I'm thinking of something that when I started out in, I started out a long time. I have many years experience of teaching at all different levels. And when I first started out, I remember there was an older woman from me. She was older than me, and I went to talk to her, and I was so upset. You know, I was so upset because I thought, here I am putting all of my passion into my work, and from the student side, I don't get that. And I expect, you know, I have all these expectations. But and she said to me, you know, we're not all the same. We are all different, and you can never do something with expectations so great that it will just ruin what your work is. You can only do what you are meant to do, what you have in your heart, what you can do, and then hope for the best, you know. And so it was a very important teaching, but, you know, I still have to say, well, I do 125%, I do 170%. Why don't they give back as much, or even just 100%, you know? And that is my problem. That's my issue. And what I'm seeing here is that it's not that you don't, you feel the month of August that it's never enough. No, au contraire, you feel in August that you are at the pinnacle of such a high standing position because of everything you've done. And you really do feel this. And you feel that you've gone so far that try as you may and try as you might, you're not going to be able to relax that much. And because the excitement is still with you, you know, that passion is still with you. And you are a woman and a man of passion, men and women of passion. And very difficult. And when the passion leaves you, Aries, it's time to call the doctor, because then you're sick, you know, you are sick. and you know, you give and you play hard and you have fun, you know. The more you work, the more you play, and it's just and when you stop, you think, well, when is my next project? What else can I do, you know? And this is what I'm seeing. It's really, really big time, the month of August for you. I'm going to take a look. There is this one card here, this one postcard, the night, you know, when night falls, 1890, Ferdinand Hodler, when that falls, the fear of night. And let's see what that fear is for you for the month of August. Well, it's rather than fear, I'm seeing this is the viaggio, the movement, the trip away from communication, messaggero, and away from work, mercante. But these mirror each other. And like, again, I would like to say, try as you may, try as you might, you still are, your mind at some level is still with, what can I do? What else can I do? How much can I put in this time? Where can I, you know, channel my passion this time? And that is that little bit of fear that, oh my God, I'm on vacation in the month of August. What am I going to do? Is there, it's downtime. Why should it be downtime when I know that there's another project I could start, you know? So there's a lot of energy being expended, but there's also a lot of energy sort of trying to be withheld. And it's not a bad thing, but it's just, you know, I'm reading what I'm seeing here. Now, again, let me look at these expectations. Let me look at the expectations with these Sibilla cards. 4 have come out. Let me show you them. I have here La Donna Maritata, the married woman, or the protector, that what we would consider her as, the dottore, vecchia signora, the old lady who speaks to change, and l'amante. Now, it is quite interesting for me to see these 4 have, you know, this amante flew out and wanted to be included in this, and it's mirroring the woman with children, or man with children, could be the protector or the protectress, you know, the man or woman. But here I see something that is going from a sad situation to a positive situation. All right, this can play out in many ways. It's over the expectations card, but what I'm seeing is that it is, rather than being expectations, it is a certainty that you have in your mind that this development will take place. You don't know exactly when, but the month of August is a time when the mind, when it takes a break from this work, spirituality, passion, it shifts ever so slightly to some place in a back burner somewhere where you know that something is afoot, something is amiss, something is going to be happening. And in the romantic department. Now, and of course, this is right over this beautiful prince, and the prince is mirroring the Delphi oracle. What can I say? I'm going to take the prince right now. Take the prince right now. Leggerezza, the lightness of being. We have the artista, the artist, and the prigione. Now, the prince, the passion. These cards are counseling you to try to channel it, to try to calm it, to try to not unbridle it, but in some way channel it. And the channel is a spiritual channel that the cards are giving vent to, that they are suggesting. And one more. I'm looking at here this St. Charles, the New Orleans St. Charles streetcar for the month of August, Aries. Okay. Ammalato is the ill one. Stanza, the room which speaks to communication, incoming communication, and amica, harmony, friendship. This is a female friend. Now, what this is telling me is that, just like the streetcar that is at a stop, this is the problem with your energy the month of August. It seems that you're on hold, even though you are doing something, but your mind is in a place of constant flux. Now, there also is another way we can read this, that the communication that you desire is not coming in. However, it also can mean that the communication that does come in helps to bring you harmony and balance. It is a fine line between the balance and being off balance. I'm going to take a look at the piano here. Well, we've got the fidelity card, fedeltà, the widower, the vedovo, and the gelosia, jealousy. And at the piano, what is the piano all about? The piano, playing a piano requires discipline, it requires study, it requires a preparation, but it creates harmony. And what I'm seeing here is something that talks to not necessarily you. I see you as being at the piano, you as being almost too disciplined to create that harmony. You're working so hard at it, and you are going to get it, by golly. And it is in the month of August that you feel, whether you are convincing yourself, and I'll take a look at the runes to see that, but it seems that you're going to strive so hard to get that harmony, but there's someone else here that, unfortunately, someone you know, fedeltà, someone who's been around, even if only in your mind, that are in a different state of mind and are not in a position to share that harmony with you. Let me go take the runes now. Just a second, I'll be back. Okay, I had forgotten to take the runes. Let me see what the runes can add to this spread, Aries. Well, now, whether we like it or not, and I'm going to say whether we like it or not, because a lot of people would rather be in an island, deserted island somewhere, but many people would also prefer getting their work done. Now, whether we like it or not, it is the work side to your story in the month of August that will bring you solace, and that will bring you the needed energy that you so require to calm you down. And this could be for several different reasons, because I'm mirroring that is Wunyo Merkstave. And it could be because of stifled passions. This is what I'm hearing. But also, there is a, there is a dire need. There is a dire need for you to step up to the challenges of instability, of too much stability. It's almost as if you enter the month of August knowing that you are suddenly so grounded that there seems to be almost too much grounding, because the Book of Hours, the spiritual side to your story in the month of August, is on the one hand the key, but it will bring you to a place that you are uncharted territory, to a place that you're not expecting. This is Sohilo, success. It's bringing you to a place that you didn't expect. So there's a surprise here in the month of August for you. A surprise, a twist that you didn't expect. And I have here Ansus Merkstave, and the runes are telling me so interestingly that they're not going to tell you. Ansus Merkstave is talking about communication, withheld communication. But what do I have? They do talk of your expectations being met in time, Vera. And I can't get better than that, ladies and gentlemen, Aries. I do hope this was of help to you. Thank you for joining in, and until we read together again, bye-bye, Aries. Have a great month.